Hi, it's Todd Connor from Remax, and I thought I'd bring you a Ask an Expert clip today with Best West Roofing. I'm using my own house here. We've just working on a re-roofing project, both the detached garage and the main house. We're going to look at a few of the aspects of what to look for when a roof needs to be replaced, some of the new products that are available today, and some of the workmanship details that you might want to consider and look for if you're re-roofing your home. Some homeowners, as a cost savings means, will install a new roof over top of the existing roof. Unfortunately, this tends to void your warranty for the new roof, and it will reduce the service life of those shingles.
I'm Calvin Stewart here from Best West Roofing, and I'm here to present what you should be looking for while you're thinking about redoing your roof. The things you look for is obviously degranulation. All the granules are coming off, curling up and breaking. That's a telltale sign. It gets very brittle after a while. You think when you see something like that, that's probably the most situation where you find most water coming down for some reason. I don't know why it'd be coming there though, but there's a high volume of water coming there for some reason. Another indication, your valleys. This was done back in the old days. We never use closed valleys anymore. We use valley metal flashings. It lasts longer, it doesn't break down. What else? Obviously wind damage. When it starts getting like this, higher winds, you're going to start finding shingles all over your yard. That's an indication too, obviously. You wake up one morning and you got shingles laying all over your yard, it's falling apart. But normally, yeah, I can just pick that up and it's almost breaking in half already. This is a good time to be doing a roof right now. As you notice, the felt paper here, that's pretty much a dying dinosaur now. Hardly anybody uses felt paper, it's all synthetic underlays. It's a better product, obviously. Okay, with this cap system that we use, it's a 10-inch cap. I mean, 10-inch meaning it's 5 inches to either side of the ridge. Also, you get if you zoom in on there, you actually get a 2-ply system with the cap there, but the overlap, you end up with a 5-ply system. These caps, they're much more aesthetically pleasing to the roof. They define your roof line a lot more. If you look over at your neighbor's house here, they've just used the 3-tab cap system. It doesn't define your roof as much. They will not last as long, in my opinion anyways. These stand up to the weathering. They're more malleable, in my belief. And it's a far better product. Also, if you notice, we've got a continuous ridge vent that runs all the way along the whole length of your ridge. That gives you way more air circulation, gets rid of all your hot air in there so you don't get any condensation. Which the advantage of using a ridge vent is you don't have all the static air vents coming through your roof. You look over there again, they have static air vents everywhere. You want to try to eliminate as many protrusions as possible in your roof. Scan down this roof here, you don't see any protrusions, less likely of a leak. Ridge venting, it vents your whole roof system continuously. Okay, with the valley systems that we use, we call this a W valley. The reason why it's called a W valley, obviously because of the shape of it. And the ridge in the middle, the reason that's there is because any water, any rain that comes down, this ridge will stop your water from hitting and going across and possibly going underneath the underside of the other side of the valley. This prevents that from happening, and it directs your water straight down to the valley, down to your gutters. Okay, if you take a look under here, at the top of each shingle, we crop them on an angle. So if by chance at any time water or ice can build up there and shed across the top side of the shingle. The reason why we crop that, if water does migrate to that edge of that shingle, it'll fall directly into the valley then. Okay?
I'd like to thank everyone at Best West Roofing for doing a great job. The job site, my yard, was kept clean through the entire process. Everything was neat and tidy. The roof looks great. I've got plenty of compliments on it, and I'm proud that I hired them to do the job. I'd recommend them if you're looking to do your roof.